Well, Trump, he's not.
They're voting for the nonsense.
Trump is not president material. He might be show business material and TV material because that's about what it's all about. But being a show business person and the president of the United States is two different things.
Well, what do you think about the people that think that he's the only one that talks real talk? And
It's a bunch of bull. He's lying. He's okay in show business. What do they usually do? Tell you stuff that you want to hear, and that's what he's doing. And see, that just proves to me that people in the United States, how can they not see through him? He is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
I'd like to see the sheep's clothing because I can see him coming right at me as a wolf.
Well, he tries to hide it, cover it up.
Mama,
And then he'll say something, that's why I'm done. He didn't say it. And they got him on recording.
well, we're going to have a good first lady, I think.
It's awful. I don't know what this world's come to.
Are you, well, if,
I'd hate to see these old people come back from the dead and listen to this stuff. These old women and old men stuff that the Lord, I wished I'd stayed in my grave. If I have to come back and listen to this stuff.
well, what do you think about Hillary?
Well, I'm not too sure that she's plumb innocent, but she's got a little bit more sense about her. And even though she might be reading her speech, it makes more sense than Trump's. I mean, hers is written for her. I've heard some of it.
I like her. Well, you can.
And she does have more experience. That's one thing she got going for her. She has that experience in the White House. She's lived there. She's married to the president. She's been First Lady. She's been Secretary of State and whatever else she's been. I don't know. But anyway, she does have some experience, whether good or not. She does have some experience of being around it. Trump, the only thing he's got experience being around is
Women and money.
money, show business, and building stuff. Well, I got news for you. Building a daggone hotel, motel, and Trump Tower is different
From building the country.
than building and running our company.
Country.
And our country.
You
He's
said company.
Well, he's trying to run a company like he would, or trying to run the, thinks he would run the country like he does his
Well, what do you
company.
think of Trump supporters?
I don't know. I'd almost say but probably not true, that he's paid every one of them to vote for him.
Well, he ain't paying a lot of people around here.
No, if I didn't know him better, I'd swear.
We know people that are voting for him. They like him because they think
Look,
he's a straight.
If he was so straight and so rich, here's one thing I don't understand. Why has he went bankrupt several times?
His company, not him personally.
Well, got a lot to do with it. If he when you own a company and it's called self-employed, you own a company, so that you run a company and you're the owner of it, it falls back on you. So you need to take your money and get your company going instead of going bankruptcy. That's just like if you're self-employed, like where I worked. You know, it falls back, the profit or loss goes back on the owner.
What about these people say Hillary needs to be in jail? Let's get Trump in office. Hillary needs to be in jail.
I think something's wrong. Trump, he must undoubtedly hypnotize some of these people. If they can't see through that lying thing, he's just telling people what they want to hear. I don't claim to be the smartest, but Lord have mercy, I can see through him. He's as transparent as Scotch tape.
Huh?
He's as transparent as Scotch tape. You have to be blind not to see through it. That's all I gotta say. Well, okay.
Okay, y'all, we'll be back.
I'll